If you are over 60 and your liver is fatty, there is no pill, no powder, no detox tea, and no cleanse that will fix it. But there are 10 foods that will. 1 in 3 adults over 60 now has fatty liver disease. Most don't know it. There are no symptoms in the early stages, no pain, no warning, no signal, until the day a routine blood test catches it. And by then, the damage has been quietly building for 15 or 20 years. The good news, and this is the part nobody tells seniors, is that your liver is the only organ in your body that can completely regenerate itself. It will heal. It will rebuild. It will reverse fatty liver in the early stages, if you give it the right materials to work with. In the next few minutes, I'm going to give you the exact 10 foods that the latest research from the Mayo Clinic, the University of Chicago, and peer-reviewed studies in Nutrients and Nature have all confirmed will support your liver in healing itself. The list will surprise you. Number 4 is the food your doctor probably told you to throw away 30 years ago. Number 8 is sitting in your kitchen right now, and you're probably drinking it the wrong way. And number 10 is the one most seniors stop eating after 60, even though it's the single most powerful liver-repairing food on this list. Don't skip ahead. The order matters. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to put on your plate tomorrow morning. Before I give you the 10 foods, let me show you what's happening inside your body. Just 30 seconds. Because once you understand this, the food list will make perfect sense. Your liver does 500 jobs in your body. It filters every drop of blood. It breaks down every medication you take. It stores vitamins. It makes the proteins that hold you together. After 60, your liver is doing all of this with less help from the rest of your body, fewer hormones to support it, and decades of accumulated wear. Most seniors with fatty liver did not get it from eating too much fat. They got it from sugar. Specifically, from fructose, the sugar in fruit juice, sodas, sweetened cereals, flavored yogurts, and almost every low-fat food the grocery store sells. The liver is the primary organ that has to deal with fructose, and after decades of being overwhelmed, it starts storing the excess as fat, right there in its own tissue. To heal, your liver needs 3 things. It needs materials to repair its cells. That's protein and specific amino acids. It needs antioxidants to neutralize the toxins it processes every day. And it needs anti-inflammatory compounds to calm the inflammation that's building up in its tissue. Each of the 10 foods I'm about to give you delivers at least one of those 3 things. Several deliver all 3. Let's start. Number 1, fatty fish, salmon, sardines, mackerel. If you eat nothing else on this list, eat this. 2 servings a week. 3 is better. Fatty fish is loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, and omega-3s are what calm inflammation in the liver. Multiple peer-reviewed studies have shown that omega-3 supplementation directly reduces liver fat content and improves liver enzyme readings on blood tests. The Mayo Clinic now lists omega-3 fatty acids among the supplements with confirmed benefit for fatty liver disease. For seniors, this is especially important. Inflammation rises with age, and the liver is one of the first organs to feel it. A 4-ounce serving of salmon twice a week delivers more anti-inflammatory power than any supplement on the market. A note on which fish to choose. Wild-caught salmon over farmed when you can afford it. Sardines are the cheapest option and one of the most nutrient-dense. Don't dismiss them. Canned sardines on whole grain crackers is a perfect liver-supporting snack. Skip the breaded fish. Skip the fish sticks. Skip anything fried. The processing destroys most of what we're trying to give the liver. Number 2, leafy green vegetables, spinach, kale, arugula, Swiss chard, romaine. Leafy greens do something specific that almost no other food does. They support your liver's natural detoxification pathways, the chemical processes your liver uses to neutralize toxins, break down medications, and clear out waste. The compound responsible is called glutathione, your body's master antioxidant. Your liver produces glutathione constantly, and leafy greens contain the precursors and cofactors your liver needs to keep producing it. Without those greens, glutathione production drops. And when glutathione drops, your liver loses its main defense against the toxins it processes every single day. Aim for 2 cups of dark leafy greens per day. That's smaller than it sounds. A single big handful raw, or about a half cup cooked. A simple way to do this. Spinach in your eggs at breakfast. A handful of arugula on your sandwich at lunch. A side of sautéed kale with garlic at dinner. 3 meals, 3 small servings. Your liver will use every leaf. Number 3. Berries, especially blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries. Here's why berries are different from other fruit. They're loaded with compounds called anthocyanins, the same compounds that give berries their deep purple, red, and blue color. Anthocyanins are some of the most powerful antioxidants found in food. They protect liver cells from oxidative damage and have been shown in clinical research to reduce markers of inflammation in people with fatty liver disease. But here's what makes berries especially valuable for seniors. They have a low glycemic load. That means they spike your blood sugar far less than other fruits. Your liver gets the antioxidants without getting hit with a fructose flood. A small bowl of mixed berries, about 3/4 of a cup, is the right serving size. Daily if you can. Frozen berries work just as well as fresh. Sometimes better, because they're frozen at peak ripeness. Skip the berry-flavored yogurt. Skip the berry juice. Skip the dried berries with added sugar. Whole berries only. The fiber in whole berries is what slows down the fructose, and the fiber is what your liver needs. Number 4. Whole eggs, yolks included. I know, for 30 years, doctors told seniors to throw the yolks away, eat the whites, avoid the cholesterol. That advice was wrong, and the science has now caught up. Egg yolks are one of the richest food sources of choline on Earth, and choline, this is the part most seniors have never heard, is the nutrient your liver uses to physically transport fat out of liver cells. Without enough choline, fat gets trapped in the liver, even on a perfect diet otherwise. Research published through the National Institutes of Health has confirmed for over a decade that humans on low choline diets develop fatty liver disease. 2 whole eggs in the morning gives you nearly half of your daily choline requirement. The yolks, not the whites. Eggs also deliver methionine, an amino acid your liver uses to produce that master antioxidant we talked about earlier, glutathione. So you're getting the transport truck and the cleanup crew in one package. A senior eating 2 whole eggs cooked in butter for breakfast with a side of berries has done more for their liver in 15 minutes than a person eating low-fat cereal will do all week. The research no longer supports the old fear of egg yolks. Don't be afraid of them. Number 5. Extra virgin olive oil. The University of Chicago Medicine's Steatotic Liver Disease Clinic now recommends 4 tablespoons of olive oil per day for patients with fatty liver, not avoiding fat, adding it. The reason is simple. Olive oil is mostly monounsaturated fat, the same kind of fat your body uses to repair cell membranes and reduce inflammation. The Mediterranean diet, which is the most studied diet for fatty liver in the world, is built around olive oil for exactly this reason. Use it raw on salads, drizzle it over cooked vegetables, cook your eggs in it instead of vegetable oil. Replace butter on bread with a small dish of olive oil. 4 tablespoons sounds like a lot, but spread across 3 meals, that's about 1.5 tablespoons per meal, easier than it sounds. One critical detail: it must be extra virgin, cold-pressed, and ideally, in a dark glass bottle. The cheap, light, or blended olive oils on the bottom shelf are heavily processed and often cut with seed oils. They will not deliver the anti-inflammatory benefit. Spend a few extra dollars on a real bottle. Your liver will know the difference. Number 6. Nuts and seeds, walnuts especially, almonds, flaxseed. Walnuts are the standout here. The Mayo Clinic specifically lists walnuts among the polyphenol-rich foods that have been shown to reduce liver fat and inflammation. Polyphenols are plant compounds with strong antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects, and walnuts have one of the highest concentrations in any common food. A small handful of walnuts daily, about 1/4 cup, or what fits in the palm of your hand, gives your liver a steady supply of these compounds plus a dose of plant-based omega-3s. Almonds bring vitamin E, which has been shown in clinical trials to improve liver fat and inflammation in fatty liver patients. Flaxseed adds fiber and lignans, which support your gut microbiome, and a healthier gut means less inflammation reaching your liver. Buy them raw or dry roasted. Skip honey roasted, candied, chocolate-covered, or salted varieties. The added sugars and oils undo the benefit. Keep a small jar on the counter and grab a handful with your afternoon coffee. That's all the structure you need. Number 7. Coffee, black. This one is going to surprise you. Multiple major medical institutions, the University of Chicago, the Mayo Clinic, the VCU School of Medicine, now recommend up to 3 cups of coffee per day for fatty liver patients, not avoiding it. Drinking more of it. Coffee contains a unique combination of polyphenols and chlorogenic acid that have been shown in dozens of studies to lower liver enzyme levels, reduce liver inflammation, and slow the progression of fatty liver to cirrhosis. 3 cups a day is the dose where the protective effect peaks. Here is the catch. It has to be black, or with a small amount of unsweetened milk or cream. The moment you add sugar, syrup, flavored creamer, or whipped topping, you've completely undone the benefit. The fructose in those additives spikes your insulin and forces your liver back into storage mode within 20 minutes. If you are a senior who has been adding sugar to coffee for 40 years, this is the single highest leverage change on this list. Cut the sugar. Use a splash of half and half if you must. 3 cups a day, taken plain, will do more for your liver than most prescription medications can. Number 8. Green tea. Green tea contains compounds called catechins, and one specific catechin, EGCG, has been studied extensively for its effects on liver fat. The research is now clear. Regular green tea consumption is associated with lower liver fat content and improved liver enzyme readings. For seniors, green tea has an added advantage. It's gentler on the stomach than coffee, lower in caffeine, and easier to drink in the afternoon without disrupting sleep. 2 to 3 cups a day is the studied range. But here is where most seniors are drinking it the wrong way. The bottled green tea drinks you see in the grocery store, even the ones labeled natural, are usually loaded with added sugar or honey. Some have as much sugar as a soda. Read the label. If it has more than 3 grams of sugar per serving, leave it on the shelf. Loose leaf or tea bags, brewed at home with hot water, with no sweetener. That's the version that delivers the benefit. A squeeze of lemon is fine. Actually, it helps with absorption. But no sugar, no honey, no agave, no stevia. Number 9. Cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, cabbage. These vegetables contain compounds called glucosinolates, which the liver converts into substances that activate its detoxification enzymes. In plain language, cruciferous vegetables turn on the liver's cleaning machinery. 3 to 4 servings per week is the sweet spot. Roasted broccoli with olive oil, steamed cauliflower with butter and salt, sautéed Brussels sprouts, a simple coleslaw with apple cider vinegar dressing. A note for seniors who avoided these vegetables their whole life because they were boiled to mush as kids: try roasting them instead. High heat, olive oil, salt. 25 minutes in a 400-degree oven. They become completely different vegetables, sweet, crispy, almost addictive. Most people who say they hate broccoli have never had it roasted. If you take blood-thinning medication like warfarin, talk to your doctor before adding large amounts of leafy greens or cruciferous vegetables to your diet. The vitamin K can affect the medication. This is one of the few cases where you genuinely need a doctor's input on a food choice. Number 10. Quality protein. And this is the food most seniors stop eating after 60. Here's the problem. As we age, our appetite drops. Cooking gets harder. Chewing meat takes more effort than it used to. So seniors quietly drift toward softer, easier foods: cereal, toast, soup, crackers, pasta, and their protein intake collapses. This is a disaster for the liver. Your liver is built out of protein. It uses amino acids, the building blocks of protein, to repair its own tissue every single day. Without enough protein, your liver cannot rebuild what it loses to age and damage. The repair work simply does not happen. For seniors over 60, the recommendation is roughly 1 gram of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. For a 150-pound senior, that's about 70 grams. Split across 3 meals, that's a serving of protein the size of your palm at every meal. The best sources for liver health: fish, which we already covered, poultry, eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, beans, and lentils. Smaller amounts of lean red meat are fine. Focus on quality and avoid the heavily processed deli meats and sausages. If you take only one thing from this video, eat a real serving of protein at breakfast, not cereal, not toast, 2 eggs, a small portion of leftover salmon, Greek yogurt with walnuts. That single change, made consistently, will support your liver more than any cleanse, supplement, or detox kit on the market. Before I let you go, here's something most seniors don't know, and it might be the most important thing in this video. You can have fatty liver for 15 or 20 years and feel completely fine. There are no symptoms in the early stages. The standard liver blood test most doctors order at your annual physical does not catch fatty liver until significant damage is already done. The test you need is called a liver ultrasound, or its newer version, a fibroscan. These tests can see liver fat years before any blood marker would flag it. When you go to your next appointment, do not say, "I want my liver checked." That gets you the standard blood test. Say this exact phrase, write it down. "I want a liver ultrasound or a fibroscan to screen for hepatic steatosis." That sentence will change the entire visit. It tells your doctor you know what you're looking for, and no doctor wants to look like they missed it. If your scan shows any fat at all, even grade 1, the mildest form, you have a window. Fatty liver in the early stages is fully reversible, and these 10 foods are how you reverse it. If this video helped you see something you didn't know before, do 2 things for me. First, share this with one person over 60 who has been told their liver is fatty. Send them the link. You may be the reason they reverse it in time. That is not a small thing. Second, subscribe to the channel, because next week, I'm covering the leg cramp pattern that signals critical limb ischemia. Same kind of hidden warning, different organ. The same medical system that misses fatty liver, misses this one too. You don't want to miss it. Here's the 1-minute version to take with you. Save it, send it. Eat more of these: fatty fish, leafy greens, berries, whole eggs, olive oil, walnuts, black coffee, green tea, roasted broccoli, quality protein at every meal. Cut these: fruit juice, sweetened cereal, flavored yogurt, soda, including diet soda, snacks between meals. Ask your doctor for this: liver ultrasound or fibroscan to screen for hepatic steatosis. Take care of yourselves, listen to your liver, and I'll see you next week.